So today lead code server is down, but I'm on a challenge like 30 days coding challenge. So I will go to interview bit today and I will try to pick a question. Like yesterday I have done a linked list question. So today is the second day of my challenge. So I will try to pick a linked list question only. So yeah, do not show this message again. So I will directly proceed to this level, and we have certain tutorials about linked list. I will try to pick the question which will take least duration. So this one 32 minute. Yeah, this one. So this question was asked on Amazon. So I will try to go to this question. And since this is duration based, so I will try to solve it quickly and we will discuss it. Like we will discuss in more detail after solving. Okay. I will put my phone in silent mode and let's go ahead. Okay, I'm proceeding to the question, and here I will select by default C is here, language is selected as C. I will do uh, Java 8, I will select or Java 7 also work. It's okay. Java 8. Okay. So the question is like given a linked list A of length n and integer p. You need to find the value of b node from the middle toward beginning of the linked list. If no such element, return -1. So position of the middle node is n by 2 plus n, where n is total number of node in the list. So they are not giving a case of like n by 2 plus 1 when there will be odd number of list. But what about even they have not taken any even number. So here we have 2 2 4 2 6. Yeah, this one is 6. So based on example we can find out the formula. So they are taking at second position. So if it is 6, second position is returning as input to output will be 14. So second position is 14. So based on this, so here from middle we have to go toward beginning. So from 6 to we have to take two steps. So is in this means we have this node, and this one is first, second, third, and fourth. Fourth to, so for even also n by 2 plus 1. For odd we have 1. So it is, yeah. So it is second position. Second position will be 14, and the overall is 13 3. Middle will be 3. If we 3 minus 2 will be 1. So 3 minus 2 will be 1. So one position will be 1. 1 dot next, this one dot value. Okay, okay. So like this is time based. First I will try to go with solution, then I will give you uh, in a whiteboard I will show you. Actually I got the question. Oh, let it be, let time be there. But I will solve in whiteboard. I will explain also. I was becoming greedy. That's it's fine. So here we have this. Why color is like this? Come on, fast. Okay. So we have. Arey yaar. So we have this as input linked list, and we will give 10 here value b as 10. So output should be -1. I have taken not like boundary condition I have taken. I have to take some condition where things are working. So here we will take value as 2. So here I'm going to take value 2. So let's do it fast, fast, man, fast. I will explain and do in less than 22 minutes. I will try. So if it is 2, so what question is asking? We need to find the middle element. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 element is there. So middle element will be the this element, third element, or and we have to from third we have to go to the second position. This is first and this is second. So second position we have 14, so we have to return 14. So this is the question. So from middle we have to go to the left. We have to go to the beginning, go toward the head. So the approach will be like, first we will iterate through this particular linked list, and we will initialize one count variable and count equal to 0, and while we will reach in till end. While we will reach till end, we will try to increment count plus plus, and after incrementing count we will try to go to the middle. And for finding middle, what we will do, we will go to the count variable, and we will do count. If count is even, then we will equal to 0, which means count is even. In that case we will do count by 2, and else we will do count by 2 plus 1. Hopefully you are getting. And to get middle will do this. And from middle to beginning, if you see that here we have given 2, so if you go with this flow like 2, and we got the middle as 3, so how many iteration we need to do? Like middle is 3, 3 minus 2, so one iteration we need to do. So for iteration we are going to or you can do one two thing. Either you can do introduce new variable as iteration and assign the value as count, that b minus count. No, count minus b means middle number minus that variable. So that is the case. And we can get, like, if someone give this b value more than the middle value, then we will get negative value. So for that also we have to handle. So I will quickly go to the question and try to solve it. First I will handle the boundary case. So in boundary case, if we have a equal to null, then in that case we have to, like, in bad data case we are returning -1. So in that case, if a is null, then we have to return -1, return -1. And in other case, so in other case we are going to introduce one count variable, count equals to 0, or and we are going to introduce one list, no, one list node. List node is basically a linked list, and we are going to give a pointer like linked list pointer, and let's call it as temp, and we will initialize it with a, means head node. So now what we will do, while temp dot next uh, not equals to null, we are going to do the iteration. What we are going to do, count, we are going to increment count, and we are going to update temp equal to temp dot next. Jaldi jaldi, we already wasted 7 minutes. Our score now, we will get 198 only if we do a correct submission. So temp dot next. So this is the thing. And now count we got, and to get the middle element we will do count equal to, you can introduce new variable here also, but it's fine, we can use count only because we don't require the count anymore. So count equals to 0, and if count is even, then n by 2, else n by 2 plus 1 to find middle element. And after that we will from middle to begin we have to go. So we will update count once again, because we want we want a number which will be uh, what is that, b, that count minus b. So we will do assignment operator minus equal to b. So now we have this count, and while count minus minus, I will explain everything. Don't worry. Let me do it fast. 197. We already are at 197. While count less than equal to 0, then in that case, what we will do? Uh, we have to introduce one linked list also. List node. Let's call it begin and assign it as head, and head is a. So begin, and we will do begin dot next. Begin equal to begin dot next. Begin dot next. Oh my god, fast. And now we can score only in 96. Begin equal to begin dot next. Fast, 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 fast. I want to score at least more than 190. Begin equal to begin dot next, and at last we will return. And we didn't handle minus case. Oh my god, we need to handle that also. Begin dot val. uh yeah, we need to return begin dot val, and if count become negative, which means that someone has given the wrong b value, in that case we will return, mm, we will return what we will return -1 in bad case. Okay, so hopefully everything will work. Let's test fast, man. 195. Count equal to count modulo 2 equal to what the heck, what happened? count, count equal to count modulus 2 equals to 0. Oh, what the heck, man? Why? And I have used. I'm on another world. I lose one more score. Count, count, count. Okay. Begin. B array. Yeah, beginning. Who have done shit? 194 now. Simple mistakes. Test case, travel case fail at 2963 we are getting, and they're getting 725. 963, your function is returning 725. Middle is this count, and middle minus b. Okay, so middle minus b we will get the value, and if we will return begin dot value, count minus minus is less than, while count minus minus is. So many mistakes I have done. Shit. 194. I still want. Oh yeah. So yeah. So now I will try to submit, and the score is, why it become 174. Shit. Okay, 194. So yeah, we have scored more than 190. Past. Amazon past. So now I'll explain the question peacefully. So the question is like this. I have explained till here na count, and count by two. We can take more variables also. Like here we have. I will write neatly. I'll take example. Example. Suppose this one 114, and this. So in this case, अरे यार बड़ा हो जा. And the first input is this, second input is 2. So we want from middle we want to move to position toward beginning. So this is basically the meaning of this question. Like, first input is that, and second input is 2. So from middle, here we have 2 to 4 to 6, so middle is 3, and from 3 we want to move to 2 position. So first position is this and second position is 14, so answer should, we have to return 14. So yeah, 14 we have to return. So for doing this, we will do first, we will introduce one count variable. So to count, let's call it count equal to 0, and we will run through this particular linked list. And how we will run, we will introduce one node name as temp, and we will assign it as head. Here head is a, so here, and we will do temp dot next, and we will run this loop until 10 temp dot next is not equals to null. So if it is equals to null, means we are at the last. This 10 is pointing to null only. So we are at the last. So we need to update a count here, count plus plus, so that we will have a count like how many total elements are there. And after that, we will remove that temp equal to temp dot next, so that temp will reach it, one time temp will reach to null. So this is the way we will find count. And for count, for finding middle element, either you can do int middle, it will be more sensible. So I want to use the like least space, that's why I used count again and again, because after this you will not require count. So here we have, to find middle, we will do count modulo 2 equals to 0. If first we will check count is even or odd. If it is even, then we are using ternary operator. You can use if else also. If it is even, then we will update count, and we will update count, which is like mid equal to count by 2, count by 2. And we can do other thing like me, and then if it is not true, then mid equal to count by 2 plus 1. So this will give us the mid, and then mid, for finding the mid, we got the mid. Suppose higher mid is 3. So after that, we need to find that from first position, how many steps we need to take. So from first position, we need to take 3 minus 2 step na, then that's it, that is one step. So we need to take one step. Either you go from middle, which is complex, from first you iterate to the middle, and then you come back, that is too tough. Otherwise you can do what, you can find middle minus the given value, which is here 2. So you will get 1, and from beginning you take that much steps. So to take the steps, here we are going to introduce one variable steps. You can use only counter, no need to use mid steps also. If you have this kind of concept in mind, like if you understand question properly, you can use count only, and you know that at this point count is mid, at this point count means steps. So here I have taken steps. So steps will be like minus mid minus the value of b there we are passing in the question. So that will be the steps, and now we will take that much steps. So while steps minus minus means that time of iteration we are going to do is greater than 0, and in that case we will move this, we will introduce one node, let's call it as begin node, and we will move begin equals to begin dot next. And when we reached at that particular position, suppose here first position, so we reached at first position, and now at this point of time we want to return begin dot value. So we will return big and date value. So that is the complete solution. Hopefully you understood the solution. Bye bye. We will meet in next video. Thank you.